Hi guys, in this video I'll be teaching about the last second sequence. I'll explain later in the video why I named it the last second sequence. So for starters, what needs to be done first before betting is to have a notebook where results are recorded. And here is how my notebook looks like. It's best to have results for the past 3 days or 4 days. The results should be in chronological order, starting from the smaller number to the bigger number. I prefer accessing the result from the website www.extremelottery.com. Here is a screenshot of the website. As you can see, the results were as follows for the Monday morning draw, which took place on the 1st of April 2019. The results were as follows: 18, 20, 27, 30, 33, 37. And for the evening draw, the results were as follows: 8, 9, 11, 17, 35, 38. As you can see, this website presents or posts the results in order, starting from the smaller number to the bigger number. So you notice that with some of the websites, results are posted randomly. It then becomes the gambler's job to rearrange the results in order. It is a must that the results be rearranged in order. You notice that when you rearrange the results in order, you always discover hidden sequences or sequences. Sequences are always hidden within the numbers. So after accessing the result, I then present the results on the table as follows. Make sure that your table is neat and properly spaced. So as you can see, on Sunday, the 31st of March 2019, for the evening draw, the results were as follows: 16, 25, 26, 33, 42, 43. So what I do is I try by all means to find out where each number came from. I try separating each number from the other. For the sake of time here, I'll be focusing on the number 18, which came on Monday, the 1st of April 2019, on the morning draw. So in order to find out where number 18 came from, I used the number 25 and 43. So in order to find out where number 18 came from, the second number on the second column was subtracted the number on the last column. So number on the second column was subtracted from the number in this last column. So we said 43 minus 25 to get the number 18. So what I usually do is I put the numbers that lead to the answer inside a rectangle, and then I put the answer inside the triangle. This is my method of operating. So for predicting the number that came on the Monday evening draw, the number on the first column was used and the number on the third column was used. So the number on the first column was subtracted from the number on the third column. So if you subtract 18 from 27, you get the number 9. And for predicting the number that came on Tuesday, 2nd of April, in the morning draw, the last number was used and the second number was used. So the second number on the second column was subtracted from the number on the last column. So if you say 9, if you say 38 minus 9, your answer becomes 29. So you notice that here we are in this sequence here, we are using two methods. We are alternating two methods. We are using the first number and the last number actually, and the second number, and the first number and the third number, last number and the second number. So we're alternating between the last number and the second number, the first number and the third number, last number, second number, so on. So before I proceed further, I'll show you another trick here, discovering a hidden and extra number. So whenever you see these numbers 9, 18, 27, 25 forming a diamond, and remember I said your answers should be in a triangle. Whenever you see this number being inside a triangle, know that there's an extra number here. So whenever you see this number being covered by a triangle, and whenever you see these four numbers forming a diamond, know that there's an extra number. So whenever you see this number, the number that's here being inside a triangle, know that there's an extra number. So if you add the number opposite to this number, or if you subtract the number opposite to this number, know that you get an extra number. So for this case, if you say 25 plus 9, you get 34. So here is your extra number. We then move on back to our sequence. We ended up by subtracting the last number and the second number. We now alternate to the first number and the third number. So if you add the first number and the third number, you get the number 43. Then alternate back again to the last number and the second number. If you add the last number and the second number, the answer is 53. Remember, the course Lotto 645 is the maximum number of 45 numbers. So if you add these numbers, get 53. 53 is out of range, so the answer becomes automatically wrong. So in this case, the only way out is subtracting. If you subtract 43 minus 10, you get 53. So we then put you get 33. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Get 33. Say 43 minus 10, get 33. You then put 33 inside a triangle again. So I know most of you will be asking this question: how then do you know that the sequence is about to end, and how long does the sequence last? Well, the answer is easy. Usually these sequences last 4 to 5 draws, and then they get exhausted. And how then do you know that your sequence is about to get exhausted? Remember, the name came from the name of this sequence is the last second sequence. So we are using the last number and the second number alternating with the first number and the third number. So for the first draw, which took place here, we started on Sunday, the 31st of March 2019. The evening draw was used to predict the number that was going to come on Monday morning. So we used the last number and the second number to predict the number that was going to come. So the last number was 43 and the second number was 25. So we substituted these two numbers, we got 18. 18 was on the first column. And for Monday evening, we used the first number and the third number to predict the number that was going to come. So substituted these two numbers, 27 and 18, and we got the number 9. Number 9 was on the second column. And for predicting the number that was going to come on Tuesday morning, we used the last number that was on the last column and the second column. We subtracted these two numbers, 38 minus 9, we got 29, which was on the third column. And for predicting the number that was going to come on the evening draw on Tuesday, we used the first number on the first column and the number on the third column. We subtracted these two numbers and we got 43, which was on the last column. So our answers were on the first column, second column, third column, last column. Remember, our sequence is last, second, first, third sequence. So the last answers on the first column, second column, third column, last column. What does that mean? It means our sequence is exhausted. So usually these sequences disappear for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, or a month, and then they reappear again. So allow me to wrap this and jump to another date where this sequence was used, and the sequence was used again after a month. Let me just wrap here. Please forgive me. Just want to wrap here. So usually what you have to do is wait for this sequence to reappear and identify it. But usually most people, or usually you identify it when it's 2 rows old. Wrap here and jump to the date. Okay, let's jump to the date where this method was used again. So this method was used again after a month. As you can see, it was used on the 1st of May 2019, which was on Wednesday morning. So before I proceed, I would like to first of all give you this opportunity to pause this video and try to create your own table and try to predict or get answers using this method. So I would advise you to draw a table and then try to use this method to predict the numbers, or try to draw the pattern that gave that produced the answers for the draws that were ahead. So I'd like you to pause this video for 1 minute, please. Okay, let's now proceed. Remember what I said. First of all, you take a screenshot of your results, then you present your results on a table, and here's how I presented my results. So on a Tuesday 30th of April 2019, which was an evening draw, the results were as follows: 2, 4, 15, 29, 38, 39. So first of all, here the method sequence started with the first number and the third number. So you notice that sometimes these sequences add and sometimes they separate. In this case, the sequence was adding the first number and the third number. So if you add the first number and the third number, you get 17 as your answer here. And remember, you then alternate to the last number and the second number. So if you then put the number, the last number inside a rectangle and the second number inside the rectangle, you try to add these numbers. You say 42 plus 27, you get 69. 69 is out of range. Remember, maximum number is 45 numbers, so you cancel it out. So there's only one way out of here. Subtracting 42 minus 27, the answer is 15. And then you alternate again to the first and the third column. And then if you say 12 plus 5, you get 17. But wait. Let me pause again. Can you please identify something here? Remember what I said earlier. I said when you see the 4 numbers forming a diamond and when your answer is inside a triangle, always add or subtract the number that's opposite to the number that is in the triangle. So here the number that's inside the triangle is what? 17. So if you subtract these two numbers, say 27 minus 17, you get your answer as 10. Answer is 10. So your bonus or your extra number is 10 in this case. And then for predicting the evening draw that took place on Thursday, we alternate again to the numbers, the last number and the second number, which is 38 and 17. If you subtract 17 from 38, you get the number 29. So here we had two numbers, managed to get two numbers. that's managed to get 21 and 10. So that's 52 times the amount of money you put. So answer is 21. And then we then alternate again to the first number and the third number. If you add these two numbers, you get the number 17 as your answer. We then alternate again to the last number and the second number. If you remember, maximum is 45. If you add 41, 15, you get 55, 56. 56 is out of the equation, so we have to subtract. If you subtract 41 minus 15, your answer is 26. And then I go back to that question again. How do you know that your sequence is about to end? How do you know that your sequence has been exhausted? Remember earlier we had said your answer should be on the first column, second column, third column, and last column in order to for you to know that your sequence has been exhausted. But in this case, our answers are on the first column, fourth column, fifth column. So it's difficult to tell. So in this case, there's another way of telling if your method has been exhausted or is about to get exhausted. So here you obtain our answer by subtracting the number on the last column and the second column. You will notice that in this case, number on the first column, then the third column, if you add these two numbers, 17 and 9, you get the answer 26. So if you come to a point where the last number on the last column, the number on the second column give you the same answer as the number on the first column and the second and number on the third column, know that your answer, your method has been exhausted. So remember, I said here, the last column 41 minus the second column 15 gave 26, and then the first column 9, the third column number 17 plus 9 gave the answer 26. So if the last and the second column numbers give the same number as the first and the third number columns, upon addition or subtraction, know that your sequence has been exhausted. When you reach this point, please stop using this sequence. When you try to continue using this sequence, then you might head for disaster. You might lose your money. So whenever you reach this point, stop using this sequence. Wait for a new sequence to appear. But like I said earlier on, when this sequence is about to get exhausted, a new sequence takes over. So it's all about identifying the new sequence before the sequence gets exhausted. I'll explain later, or I'll explain later on in other videos on how to discover new sequences and how to discover when a sequence is about to take over and another sequence is about to end. Thank you for watching this video. I think I've just explained all that's there about the last second sequence. Thank you for watching this video. Please stay tuned to my other videos. Thank you.